Sunsource is North America's largest fluid power distribution, engineering, and service organization. We have multiple locations, with the strength of our company being in the Midwest of the United States. We represent multiple different manufacturers, over 200 different manufacturers of thousands of different technology products in all facets of today's industry. Sunsource relationship with now Danfoss Power Solutions, formerly Sauer Danfoss, is as a distribution and service network, all of which are capable of participating in the Manitowoc Encore program. We have full rebuild and test capabilities at all of the facilities with trained individuals, factory trained individuals, and internal training for all of the technicians and field reps that we have at Sunsource. What the remanufactured component allows for the manufacturer OEM is for them to stock product at a more economical cost to the end user that is available for immediate shipment to the end user, to their dealership and their customer network, to provide another option to new unit, but have new unit performance. So it's an economic advantage to the end user to get a quality product at a reduced expense. It is immediately available. It is warranted throughout wherever Manitowoc has a presence, and it is backed by Manitowoc and the manufacturer of the product as well. So that's the biggest difference. Where a rebuild is you're really replacing minimal parts. Your goal is to provide a performing unit at the best value. Where a remanufactured is, you're trying to provide a unit that is a value, but it starts at a specific point. It's at this point for certain components, and a rebuild isn't. We receive units from Manitowoc at our facility. At that time, those units are logged in, disassembled, inspected fully for all wear parts, checked to new unit specifications. Failure analysis is done on the components to determine why the unit did not perform on the crane that it came off of, or the product that it came off of at that time, and offer any corrective measures that may be needed in that particular case, all traceable through the serialization of the product tags back through Manitowoc, so that they can keep a running history of a product or a machine. Once that is done and determined everything is cleaned, some internal components we are able to lap or use other processes to recondition the components back to a specification that would allow us to keep them inside the unit. The components that we cannot, we will replace with new. And there are certain wear parts that we replace. Bearings, seals, typical items like that are all replaced with new product as we do the reman. Once the product is reassembled, it is fully tested to its full functional capabilities. All pressures are set based on the Manitowoc specification for that product and part number, painted to the Manitowoc specification, bagged, tagged with test report, and put on the shelf awaiting shipment to whatever Manitowoc dealer Manitowoc specifies. The difference for the end customer between a rebuild and the Manitowoc Encore remanufacturing program: one, consistent quality. That's the number one goal. Two, you can work everything through the Manitowoc system, through the dealer network, through the factory, which means everything that you purchase and apply to your crane is on record through the manufacturer. It is traceable cradle to grave. You're familiar with those people already. You're dealing with those folks already for other aspects So it just kind of goes hand in hand. You know the price up front, no surprises. Where in a rebuild, your price can be different every single time, your quality can be different every single time. This builds consistency not only into the process, but into the product and the pricing as well. So you can know up front, even before you decide how much money you want to invest, what the actual investment is going to be. No surprises down the road. One of the other big advantages we have as a authorized Danfoss Power Solutions service organization is in any of the product that we repair for Manitowoc or other customers. We have the advantage of knowing what all of the current specifications, upgrades, service bulletins to all those products from the original manufacturer are, and as they run through a remanufacturing process compared to a rebuild process, all of those updates are checked, and the updates that are necessary are made at that time to ensure that the product that is going into the program is the most up-to-date spec available in the market at that time.